welcome back to the third video of the Ironhold Virtual Cooking Club. Today we're going to be making fruit salad. I love fruit salad. It's one of my favorite things ever. It's a good appetizer. It's a good even a dessert or just like a side dish. But as always, you want to make sure your hair is all back, your hands are washed, and let's get started. So the first thing that the recipe calls for is it wants you to make a fruit sauce syrup. And so what it calls for is 2/3 cup of orange juice and 1/3 cup of lemon juice. I combined both of those into this measuring cup here, and we're just going to go ahead and pour that in. And then I did get all the orange juice from oranges, but I forgot to buy lemon, so we don't have any lemon zest, but we'll just have to go from there. We're going to take our 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar, put that in there as well. And then on this plate I have some orange zest that we're going to be adding in. Like I said before, I didn't buy any lemon, so I don't have any lemon zest, but it'll be alright. I would recommend if you do have lemon zest to add it in there. We're going to go ahead and put that on a medium heat. And kind of just stir it up a little bit, make sure it's all incorporated before it starts heating up. And then we of course have our pure vanilla extract for later. And then while that's sitting there heating up, we're going to go over to the fruit. So obviously there is a lot of fruit in this recipe. So kind of just to go over what we have our strawberries, our pineapple, our oranges, kiwis, we have seedless grapes, we have blueberries, and we have bananas. So a lot of these do need to be cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some examples of how to cut the ones that do need to be cut, and then we can go from there and keep working. So the first thing we're going to do is we have bananas, obviously, super great. And for these, super simple. You just want to cut them up into slices. Nothing real big here. You do want about 3 bananas. You obviously want to peel them and throw away the peels. So let's see here. And that's our bananas. No big deal. Probably the easiest one on the list. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to do our strawberries. I kind of get the strawberries in the cartons that they came in once they slice them, just for easy access. What you want to do is you want to cut the tops off and slice it right down the middle. And that's all I've been doing, I'm just having them. We're going to do that for the strawberries over here. I only have about 2 or 3 of these. And then, let's see here. Last strawberry. I always like using a chef's knife to cut fruit and stuff, just because it's so versatile. And there's always strawberry tops in the trash. And then what we have here is, this is a slice of kiwi. What I did was I took the kiwi and I sliced it up into these thinner slices. And then what I've done is, in order to peel the skin, you can of course peel it by hand. But something I've been doing is just using a knife and going very gently along the side, just to make sure you get all of the skin. As always, be extremely careful when doing this. I don't want you guys cutting yourself, and actually sharp knives are safer than dull knives. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw that skin away and just cut this into quarters. And that is our kiwi. We have about 3 kiwis in this recipe. I'm going to go and close up our strawberries. And then for our pineapple, I looked up a video on how to cut pineapple. What you want to do is you want to cut off the top, cut off the bottom, put it upright like this, and cut straight down the middle. And then you'll see this is actually the core of the pineapple that I've kept. To show you guys what you want to do is you want to put it like this, and where you see the core is on the pineapple, we're just going to angle it right on the edge, inward a little bit, cut straight down. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just to cut the core out. And as always, you want to be careful. I didn't have this much trouble before. Of course, since it is round, it does like to wiggle, so you want to be careful. And then in the video, they actually cut it in a way that it could just be taken out, but I am bad at that, so we're just going to cut along the edge and pull it out like this. Bam, there's the core. The reason we don't put the corn is because it's very tough. But I know some people who do like to eat it. So what you want to do is you want to just cut them into quarters. After you take the core out, you're going to slice down the sides like this. Not breaking the skin, but just enough to make nice slices. You're not going to slice all the way through, it's just going to be like this. And what you're going to do is you're just going to go along the bottom of the skin here like this, very carefully. Very, very carefully. And then what I'd like to do on the end, since it is a little bit more dangerous since we're coming to the end, is I like to just pop it up like this. Cut straight down. And bam! There's the skin of the pineapple. And we're making sure we're not wasting anything that we can't help. I'm going to go ahead and put that with the rest of our pineapple. Of course, there may be little little bits of the skin or bark that you want to cut out, just so it doesn't get in people's food. And throw this away. And that is all that needs to be cut. We of course are going to wash all of our fruit, just to make sure we don't have anything on it or anything like that. But let's go back over here and do a little bit of stirring. So it looks like this is starting to heat up. You want to make sure that the brown sugar does not burn on the bottom of the pan, so stir pretty continuously. Okay. And so I will come back to you guys when this is all done, and we can go from there. Be right back, guys. Come back. So what we've done here is this is just about entirely thickened up, looking pretty good. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add in our vanilla extract. When it says about 1/4 a teaspoon, I'm just going to add a drop or two. That should be enough. I'm going to be extra careful because too much can ruin it. So about 3 drops, and we're going to go ahead and close it up. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. And this isn't quite the thickness I want, so we are going to leave it just a little bit longer on low. But from here, we can start layering our fruit. So what I've done is, since I do not have a bowl big enough, we're just going to use 2 separate bowls. We're just going to follow what the recipe says to put it in order. So we have the pineapples. I'm just going to go ahead and put half of it in here, half of it in here. And then we're going to do the strawberries. Oh, it might be big enough, actually. Let's do it in here and see if it's big enough. We're going to put the pineapples. Then we're going to put the strawberries. I love strawberries, they're one of my favorite foods. Lots and lots of strawberries. Yep, I was right the first time. There's not going to be enough. That's alright. Don't doubt your abilities, folks. Don't doubt your abilities. So we'll restart. And then what we're going to do is, after the strawberries, it is the kiwi fruit. We'll just put these right here. The kiwis. Kiwis are my favorites, actually. Now after the kiwis, we're going to do the bananas. After the bananas, we're going to do our oranges. We just kept the oranges in slices after we peeled everything. You can of course cut up the oranges into like halves or quarters or anything like that, but we just kept them in their wedges. After that, we're looking at the grapes. Grapes are my favorite. I love red seedless grapes, so that's what you were using today. And here, it's looking good. And then we got the very last step is the blueberries. as always, wash your fruit beforehand. And then that is all of the fruit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the sauce, make sure it's all stirred up. You're supposed to let it cool beforehand. I did flood it on low, so it's only a little bit warm. So go ahead and just drizzle about half of this here, and half of this here. And of course, you can use less fruit, or if you have a big enough bowl, it should just be good to go. And then what we're going to do is, since I do not own saran wrap, we're just going to go ahead and use aluminum foil. And go ahead and mix that up. And then the reason we want to keep it in the fridge for a couple hours is because the juices of all the fruit really get ingrained with each other and it tastes delicious. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put it in the fridge for about 3 to 4 hours, and we'll pop by and show you guys the final result. But it's just a really easy, delicious appetizer to make. But thanks so much, guys, and have a wonderful day. Be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. So it's been a couple hours since we put the fruit salad in the fridge. So it should look just like this, you know, regular fruit salad, and mix it up and then serve it at a party. Have a good day. But that is the entirety of the Cooking Club video 3. Thank you so much for tuning in, and drop a pic of like what you guys are making, either the fruit salad or something similar. But thank you so much and have a wonderful day.